Investing in real estate is one of the most overwhelming decisions people make in their lives, especially first-time homebuyers, those who are just playing the real estate game for the first time. But I've seen seasoned investors, seasoned buyers getting rattled, getting a little anxious. So everyone does. Everyone gets overwhelmed by investing, buying into the real estate game. I've been doing this for over 20 years. I've been advising hundreds, if not thousands, of buyers and sellers in this real estate game. And trust me, I've seen it all. I've seen the motivations to buy into the real estate game, and I've seen the reservations for not doing it so. In this video, I'm going to tell you the pros and the cons for playing the real estate game, so you can decide if this is the right move for you. Are you ready? Let's roll. I love real estate. I love everything about it. I love advising people. I love playing the real estate game, buying properties, selling properties. I've been doing this for over 20 years and I love it. And in these 20 years, I know that I have advised thousands of people to buy homes, to sell homes, but I've also done it by saying this is not the right time. I have advised people not to buy homes, and I think that has helped me to build this reputation, this name. My agency has a name. I have a reputation as an honest broker, as a forthcoming real estate agent. In these 20 years, I've advised these people not to do it because the cons were superseded the pros of them buying home. So let's talk about the cons of buying into the real estate game, buying a property, investing in real estate. Con number one, you are gonna have to save some money because there are some high upfront costs in buying real estate, period. There's just no way to escape this. You're gonna need some money to buy a home. Even if you use assistance, there are grants, there are programs, the cities, the counties, the government will help you buy your first home, absolutely. But trust me, you're gonna need some money at some point during the transaction in order to close the deal. Save some money, put some money aside, stop spending money, wasting money where you don't need it, and save to play the real estate game. All right, con number two. Well, you're gonna have to make an effort. It's gonna take some work. So if you don't like work, it's not gonna happen. You need good credit. Actually, you need great credit because good credit only is gonna take you so far. Great credit is gonna give you access to those mortgage rates, the best interest rates available out there. And now more than ever, with the current interest rates, you actually need great credit. So you're gonna have to work hard on this. You also need job stability. So if you are one of those people that, work 3 months, 6 months, and then stop and then come back, that's not gonna happen. You need job stability for 2 years. That doesn't mean you're gonna have to have the same job for 2 years, but you need to show that you have worked consistently for 2 years. So job stability, great FICO, great credit, you need a strategy. So you need to work on this. So that's the second con. You're actually gonna have to work hard at getting a mortgage and buying into the real estate game. Con number three, trust me, if this is the first time you're buying a house, you're not gonna be buying the house of your dreams. This is not your forever home. Don't look for it the first time. It's not going to happen. This house, this property, this real estate asset that you're buying for the first time, it's gonna be far from perfect. It's not gonna be the perfect neighborhood, maybe. It's not gonna be as big as you want it. Maybe it doesn't have the kitchen that you want, or the backyard that you want, or the garages that you want. All that stuff, you're gonna have to compromise a lot because that's what it takes to buy that first home, that first piece of real estate. But hey, this is a ticket. This is your ticket into the train. You're gonna get into the real estate train, and with this ticket, you're gonna be able to get off on multiple stations in the future. You're gonna be able to do things. You're gonna be able to buy this home now, sell it in a few years, buy another one, and so on and so on. That's con number three. It's not gonna be perfect, but it's going to be worth it. Well, it is the time that you hit the subscribe button right now. We need your subscription. We're trying to build this channel. We need 1,000 subscribers. We need you. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, and comment. Continue watching. Con number four. Unfortunately, the payment on this home, on this real estate asset, is going to be higher than what you pay in rent. That's a fact. So don't buy into this. Oh, if you buy a home, it's going to be less than what you pay in rent. Listen, 99% of the time, it's not going to be like that. So you're going to have to make an effort to pay more than what you pay in rent. So that's con number four. Con number five, values go up and down. That's the real estate market. Don't expect the market to go like this. It's not gonna happen. So you're gonna see crashes, you're gonna see corrections, you're gonna see values going down. Nobody was expecting a pandemic in 2019, 2020. It happened. So you never know what's in stores for us in the future. And that's going to hit the real estate market. That's con number 5. Con number 6, maintenance cost. It takes money to maintain a home. It's gonna take money from you to keep up this real estate asset. Whether it's the home that you actually live in, you own this home and you live there, or it's a home that you buy and rent. This is gonna cost you money. It's gonna cost you money to maintain the plumbing, to maintain the AC, the furnace, the roof, flooring, whatever. So this is going to cost money. Prepare for that. So that's con number 6. You're gonna have to have some savings aside in order to deal with the costs of maintaining this real estate asset. Also, there is the risk that when you're buying into the real estate game, you're buying a real estate asset, you might be buying into a money pit. These are properties that require a ton of money to maintain, to repair, and maybe you buy this property blindly. I've seen this especially the last few years. People bought properties without inspections, without any protection whatsoever. They go into these properties to find out that the foundation is cracked, that there are issues with the plumbing, issues with the electrical system, and this is gonna cost thousands of dollars. So the money pit risk is real, and it's something that you need to be aware of, and is part of this con of buying into the real estate game. And con number 7, you're going to spend more money after you buy this real estate asset, the real estate home, because people spend money once they buy a house. You're gonna be buying furniture, you're gonna be buying fridge, a new stove, new TVs, a lot of new stuff. If you were renting before, trust me, when you buy that new property, you're gonna go like, oh, I don't like this sofa, it doesn't go with the house. And more than likely, you'll be buying a new car. Most people buy new cars after they buy their homes because the car doesn't go with the house, and they buy cars. So expect to spend more money. So that's another con, because it's gonna take more money from you once you close into this home, especially first-time home buyers. All right, so time to talk about the pros. I mentioned before, there are emotional pros and there are financial pros. For me, the most important emotional pro, buying real estate gives you mojo. The bigger the home, the nicer the neighborhood, the more expensive the real estate asset, the more mojo you get. It makes them feel good. It's great to own a multi-million-dollar home. It's great to own multiple rentals. It's great to own buildings. It's great to own real estate. Listen, nobody likes to rent. Sharing a home with someone else is not great. And buying a home makes you feel really good. So for me, this is pro number 1, emotional mojo. Okay, another pro is that you build wealth. The single most important thing in my financial success, in my personal success, has been owning real estate, and obviously I own a real estate brokerage, and that has allowed me to have access to opportunities and make money in commissions and build this business. For you, if you're a real estate investor, you're a real estate buyer, first-time home buyer, second-time buyer, doesn't matter. This is gonna help you build wealth. Another pro is this. When you own your home, you control your monthly housing payment. Why? Because when you're renting, the landlord, the owner of that property, might raise the rent every year. So you don't control that housing payment every month. When you own your home and you have a fixed rate, which most people do, then you know what your monthly payment will be for the next foreseeable future. That doesn't move. It's a fixed rate, fixed payment. That's a real pro. Well, it is scientifically proven that when you own a home, when you have a mortgage on your credit history, it gives you muscle. You become more attractive to the credit bureaus. So your FICO, your credit score will jump because you own real estate, because you have a mortgage payment. I've experienced it myself, I've seen it in my clients. That's a real pro. A lot of people don't talk about this, but it will help you build your credit. Well, a lot of people know this, but when you own a home, you can actually write off your interest, what you pay in interest to the bank every year on your taxes. So that's a tax benefit that every homeowner, every real estate owner could actually use. And if you own multiple homes, there are benefits, there are things that your accountant could do to minimize how much money you pay the IRS, how much you pay the government. So there are tax benefits that could be used, could be taken advantage of when you own real estate. Lastly, when you own a home, when you own real estate, you have freedoms. Freedoms like 1, you can own a pet. When you're renting, most of the time, actually, you are not allowed to have pets. Maybe one. You're gonna have to pay more to have a pet, a dog or a cat with you. I had a client a few months ago that her main motivation to buy a home, to buy her first real estate asset, was because of the dogs. She had 3 dogs, and the landlord didn't want 3 dogs in her property. So they actually asked her to leave, and she had about 60 days to leave. She needed to find a property that had a backyard and the necessary space to have 3 dogs. And that was the main motivation. So that's one freedom that you get when you buy your own place, when you have your own real estate assets. You could actually have multiple dogs or multiple pets. That's one. 2, you can actually barbecue with charcoal. Yes, or using wood, because most rental places out there will not allow you to actually use wood and charcoal to make, to barbecue outside of your rental, because it's a risk. Another freedom is, and I know it's silly, is having a garden, having a backyard, having a garden, being able to plant your own herbs. I don't know. That's another freedom of owning your place. And for me, I think one of the most important things that you get when you own your home, your real estate asset, is you can remodel this. You can make it your own. You could change the flooring. You could move walls. You can remodel the kitchen. You can do the bathrooms. You can make it your own. And that's gonna make you feel great. It's gonna make you feel proud. You're gonna entertain your friends. You're gonna have family and friends coming over, and your house is gonna look great because you made it great. So these are some of the freedoms that you get when you own real estate, your own home. And for me, that's priceless. So buying into the real estate game is one of those topics that divides people. There are people that are just absolutely convinced that the real estate is the key to success. There are people that just are completely in opposition to this. For me, real estate has been the single most important element in my success. There's no way I could have made it this far without real estate. So it's unquestionable for me. Real estate is the key to build wealth, to success. I don't know, tell me about what you think about real estate. Are you a renter? Are you a homeowner? How do you feel, renting? How do you feel by not owning right now real estate? Do you care or you don't care? Or are you just, I know people are frustrated by not being able to buy a home. So tell me how you feel. Tell me what you think about the real estate game. Or maybe you bought your property recently and that's making you feel great. I wanna hear about this. So if you like this content, if you like this video, smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, comment. It helps us build this channel. Thank you. See you in the next one.